First, I'm gonna switch the difficulty to casual. I want to get to this boss. Let's get on with this video. Oh my god, all of you are such amazing people. I was expecting to hit 100 subscribers in 2 weeks, and you guys made it happen in 3 days. Thank you so much. The big Kingdom Rush content I promised is not yet ready. I honestly thought I had more time to get it done, but you'll have to be patient for some more time because I'm putting a lot of effort in it and I don't want to rush this. It is coming and it is something I'm really excited for all of y'all to see, so stay tuned. Before we go ahead with the first impressions about the latest update of Kingdom Rush, let's address this debate about the game's exclusivity. I was counting nodes here to find the longest path through the boss so that I can get the most experience. So this section is purely theoretical and based on rumors, past evidence and whatever else I could beat out of Veznan. On every video or post of this game I see the comment, when is this coming to Android? To be honest with you, it's most likely not. From whatever research I've done, games made for Apple Arcade have rarely made the jump to Android. Android is the biggest competitor to iOS, so personally I think Legends of Kingdom Rush will never come to Android. Don't freak out, because it's not like the game will never be released on any other platform. This is based on previous Apple Arcade releases, but this game may make the jump to PC or consoles. There are a few examples of Apple Arcade exclusives that have made the jump. Assemble with Care came to PC after a year. Takeshi and Hiroshi saw a Switch version a year later. Oceanhorn 2 was first released on Apple Arcade in 2019, Nintendo Switch in 2020, and a next-gen release for PS5, Xbox Series X and PC is planned for release. There are a few other games as well, but I won't go into more details of it. As you see, there is a precedent set for Apple Arcade releases coming to other platforms. That's all I can say for now. Let's get back to this fight. It's getting interesting. I made it so far with minimal health loss. I learned this lesson a bit late, but the trick to winning these earlier fights is to get rid of these little trees last.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
The heat is on.
I honestly thought Olok's attack is going to kill this guy. I wish burning damage did attack before the person took their turn. Because of this little dog summon, tree dog summon, whatever it is, this entire fight takes a turn for the worse. Now I have to deal with this tree ant that just erupted from the roots of the one that I killed. That is why you kill these little guys last. When you kill these little wood guys, they root into the ground and then come out as these tree ants. Similar to those skeletons from the Extra Dimensional Menace. Completely got lucky with Zapper stun here. Olok for the finish. Also, this game really needs an encyclopedia so I can stop calling the enemies little wood guy and little demon guy and this guy and the wood creature and the summoning guy. I mean, yes, some of the enemies are there from the previous games, but that's not always the case, as you saw with the guy who summoned the little demon wood dog thingy. Still counting notes to see which is the longest path I could take. I am not sure if the path that I took this run is the most optimized one. I'm sure there is one with more nodes, but this one seemed to have the least fights as well. Got some experience from an event. Let's upgrade Olok's Magma Eruption and proceed on to the next fight. The neutral orange trees that help you, they look like werewoods, but I'm not really sure what they are. They can also attack you, so it's best to place your heroes or adventurers one space away from them. They attack twice, once when you get near them and once when they take a turn. So it's risky to place your guys near them. Just like this.
Make them burn.
I'm going to be using my Olok Zapper combo of stuns to keep all of these guys stunned. And the reason I love this combination is because I can play my Barbarian a little more risky.
Let's fight!
So with the Whirlwind spend, I did get rid of the small tree. So now I have 3 turns to finish this fight before he comes back. Oops, and the other one died as well. I really need to finish this fight in 3 turns.
It's on!
Zapper with Lightning Bolt to stun the Demigorgon. I really don't know what that is. It looks like a Demigorgon. If you know what these enemies are called, please let me know in the comment section. Fire does wonders against these guys.
I'll deal with you.
Olok finally gets his turn. I'm going to try to use Magma Eruption here to try and kill him. No, it didn't work.
Don't run!
Okay, I really need this fight to end quickly, so who do I hit? I mean, these two are the biggest threats right now. Okay, let's get rid of the Demigorgon. Use Zapper's basic attack to finish this wooden dog. This is the casual difficulty, so I can take some risks with damage. Olok and the Barbarian should finish him off.
Fight!
And that's it, fight done. Let's get back to our discussion. So why does a developer sign up for Apple Arcade? It's simple. Apple pays the development cost up front. For a small developer, this means less risk in case the game doesn't do well in sales. If you see the credits of Legends of Kingdom Rush, Apple is listed as a producer. As to why Ironhide didn't publish this game on their own, I don't know, but I can make an educated guess. So far, I've played the first 3 Kingdom Rush games. I'm halfway through Origins at this point. And looking at the gameplay footage of Vengeance, Iron Marines, and even the recent release of Junk World, it's clear that Ironhide developed one game engine for Kingdom Rush and has been tweaking that engine for all its games, making small improvements over time. Side note, I just unlocked the demon summon for Olok. Oh look, new recruit. Who is it? The Sylvan Elf, yay, let's try him out. Getting back to our discussion, Legends of Kingdom Rush is a completely new style of game for Ironhide. It seems to be using a new game engine, with the art style and character animations being taken to the next level. The gameplay is completely different as compared to their past games as well.
Come on!
All of this requires a new game engine, or at the very least, a complete overhaul of their existing engine. In either case, they were building Legends from the ground up. New game code to be written, new animation to be done, new art to be designed. This requires manpower, artists, animators, programmers. All of this costs money, a lot of money. And this is how exclusivity deals work. This is the reason a studio takes such deals. Alright, now I've explained what the reason could be for Legends of Kingdom Rush's exclusivity. Let's get into this fight. The Sylvan Elf opening this fight with his magic arrow. Finally, Olok takes a turn and I can summon George. I'm going to use George to attack the big tree ant that's around here. We'll leave the little ones till the end.
Fight! Zap him up!
I'm going to stun the big tree ant with Zapper's lightning ball. I thought I was going to lose George here, but he survived. Time to use the Sylvanel's magic arrow to get rid of the little wooden dog. George explodes, damaging the little wood stump. I would have preferred George exploding near the big tree end, since it would make this fight easier, and the werewood gets rid of one of the other stumps for me. I have to finish this fight quickly. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. He just rooted my Sylvan Elf and my Barbarian. And the demon dog just got rid of my Zapper. Time to use Magma Eruption to get rid of the wooden dog and burn the other two.
Don't run.
Since the Barbarian is rooted right next to him, I'm using his basic attack to damage this guy. Ouch, that's a powerful attack. Burn damage is fun in these fights with Olok.
I shall not fear.
I am going to try the Sylvan Elf's basic attack for the first time. I should have done the magic one, it might have done more damage, but I'm not sure if he could hit it with that range.
I'll deal with you.
I'm just going to use Seal of Immolation there. I don't know which turn the wooden stump is on. If he resurrects, he'll be burned immediately.
Don't run.
Okay, use the Barbarian's basic attack. Got rid of the last wooden dog. Burn damage to finish this fight. Since I am playing on casual and I have these elixirs of life, I'm going to use it on Zapper. And I'm going to promote... I'll do the Barbarian first because he'll recover the most health. Let's talk about Apple Arcade as a service. It's decent. For the price you get access to 210 games and more coming each month. I started out this channel as an Apple Arcade review channel. So I have reviews of few of the games. Click on the link in the top right corner to see those reviews. Apple Arcade as a service is worth it for a couple of months at a time if you have an Apple device. The service is improving with each passing month. So when it does have enough content to make it worth a yearly subscription, you can be sure I'll make a video on that. As of now, I honestly have no complaints about the service. I subscribe to it mainly for Legends of Kingdom Rush. I may make a video on the other benefits of the service, but right now the focus of the channel is Kingdom Rush content, which includes Legends of Kingdom Rush. Moving on to the next fight.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
At present, most of these enemies are too far away from my team for me to do anything. I'm just going to wait. This werewood does some damage for me.
I could shoot you in the dark.
Okay, let's see how far I can get. Well, even if I take another step forward, it's not worth it, so I might as well back down.
Don't run.
Again, nothing to do but wait for them to come close to me. Well, Olok has invigorated, so I can take advantage of that. But right now I won't. I'm just gonna summon George here to do some damage.
It's on.
George took a hit there. Should I use Chain Lightning or the Lightning Ball? Nah, just basic attack him. It didn't work. But George took care of both of them.
I shall not fear.
Moving on to the Sylvan Elf. I'm going to use this magic arrow to damage. I don't know what that is. I wish they had an in-game encyclopedia.
Make them burn.
Okay, time to take advantage of Olok's Invigorated. I'll move him closer and then I'm going to stun these three enemies with Seal of Emulation. Which three? I think these are the bigger threats, so I'm gonna stun these three. And one of the Demigorgons just walked over the fire and he got himself to burn status. Well, three of them are stunned, so they can't really do much, but I really need to end this fight before the tree comes back.
Zap him up!
I'm just gonna let Zapper hang back and dish out his stuns. Another chain stun the Demigorgon and kill the little fire spitting demon thing. I can move the Sylvan Elf somewhere, but I'm gonna take care of one of these enemies that's not stunned. Primarily this guy, because he can extend the fight with his summon. Do as much damage as I can to him. And damage whoever I can with the Barbarian.
Heat is on.
And I'm going to use Olok to finish him and burn the other Demigorgon again. Oh, thanks. He hit my Barbarian instead of the Sylvan Elf, and the Barbarian got rage. Oh, he just barely survived that.
It's on!
I'm going to have to use Lightning Ball here to stun one of the Demigorgons and damage the other one. So here's where the downside of the Werewood comes in place. They hit the one of the Demigorgons and the Sylvan Elf, and now when my Sylvan Elf took a turn and I tried to move, the Werewood just killed him. And the Barbarian uses his Brutal Strike to finish this guy off. Just one Demigorgon left. I think Olok can do that.
Make them burn.
Just in time before that guy would summon and come back the tree stump. Okay, I don't see any more battles. Maybe I might get ambushed from here till the boss. I do need to get my Sylvan Elf back to full health, so I'm going to use the elixir mostly on him. But before I do that, I'm going to go to this node just to be sure that I don't get any further damage on him. Oh, the random thing is some rustic bone thing I found. Oh, I've got a doom status and I've just got a dice roll event in front and everyone's doomed. Oh, that's quite lucky. I just got the rope so that I can go. And yeah, that's 3 armor improvement for all of them. I'm going to use 1 armor improvement on the Barbarian, 1 on the Sylvan Elf, and I don't know who else. I mean, I need the guys who do the max damage to survive in the boss battle. So Olok it is. Alright. Time to use the Elixir of Life on the Sylvan Elf and upgrade the Barbarian's Wild Leap and get him healed back all the way up. Time to promote the Sylvan Elf Sylvan Volley.
Experienced Spear.
I don't have any more experience orbs for these. So I'm going to increase the damage of my characters here. I'm going to start with the Barbarian, give some more damage to the Zapper and Olok, and I've run out of gold. Moving to the boss battle. So while the boss battle loads, I'll finally talk about my first impressions of the update. Firstly, this came way earlier than I expected it to. I thought for sure it would release closer to Halloween, but the same week the trailer dropped, that was a welcome surprise. So far, I've played the new adventure, reaching the boss only twice, with this attempt that you're watching right now being the second. I mean, all the previous adventures were like this the first few times I tried it. They're tough. You have to learn from your mistakes and improvise for the next run. The new enemy types are great, but the boss is the best part of this update. The boss being split into three personalities and you having to deal with stronger versions of them each time you kill one is quite challenging. This might be my favorite boss fight so far. I'm not sure if it's my favorite adventure yet though. I've played Krumthak's Dominion and Stormcloud's Winter with Bravebuck and the Sylvan Elf. Both seem like great additions to the cast of adventurers. I particularly enjoy the Sylvan Elf with his magic ranged attack and his teleport. I still have a lot of unlocking of skills to do for Bravebuck, but from my first impressions, he's already become my favorite melee legend so far, and I'm looking forward to taking him into Hell, the extra dimensional menace, just to see what will happen to him with all the burning damage stacked against him. Alright, that's it for my first impressions. Let's get this boss fight done. The new boss, Morgannock, is probably the most challenging boss yet, and also the most fun. Each aspect of this boss does something unique. One is a summoner, one is Rexon's cousin who does physical damage, and there's a sleepy mage who puts your characters to sleep. And this is where your problems just start. Not only do you have to deal with three of them, when you bring one of them to low health, they get a shield which makes them immune to damage for the rest of that turn and gets disabled at the start of the next turn. Also, each time you kill one, the others get more powerful. If the summoner survives, he summons stronger creatures each phase he survives. If the sleepy mage survives, he puts your characters to sleep for longer turns, starting with 1, ending with 3. If Rexon's cousin survives, he does more and more damage to your characters with each level. On top of this, all of them can teleport around the arena. So my priority for the fight is getting rid of the summoner first, because he's the biggest pain. And with the already increasing number of enemies with each phase of this fight, you don't need more enemies in the combat arena. After the summoner, I kill Rexon's cousin, because he does a lot of damage and can one-shot characters in his phase 2 and 3.
I shall not fear.
The sleepy mage is easiest to deal with in this fight, so I save him for last. His attack pattern is visible like Iriza's from the extra dimensional menace, so it's easy to avoid and move around it. Also, I try to avoid the other enemies until they are real threats. Focus on the bosses as soon as you can, don't prolong this fight. That's it for my tips on this fight. Let's see if I can take my own advice. These teleport animations are just so slick. Each aspect of Morgannock has a unique teleport animation and they're just so cool. I mean, all the animations in this update are really cool.
I can shoot you in the dark.
Look at this animation of the Sylvan Volley. I mean, even if it doesn't hit anything, it just looks so damn good. Alright, I followed the first bit of my own advice. I killed the summoner first. Now for phase 2 of this fight. It's funny how these three guys, Morgannock, hate each other and they keep bickering amongst themselves. And then the Rexon's cousin is just like, more killing, less talking, let's go. Oh great, here come some more enemies. The plan here is to get rid of the sleepy mage. Right now he's just in range of putting the barbarian and Olok to sleep. I probably should have just stayed there and used the Zapper's lightning ball or his chain lightning. Should have just ignored this guy. Olok is gonna bring some pain with his basic attack. I can't get George to move all the way to either of Morgannock's aspects, so I'm just gonna use him to hit this corrupted treant. George blows up, doing some more damage to the corrupted treant. It's the barbarian's turn. I'm gonna use Wild Leap to stun them. Actually, I don't think a stun would work here. I just might, yeah, damage them, push them away. Oh damn, but now the Zapper's in range of being hit by his sleep attack, and the weirwood did some more damage to him. It's not looking good for Zapper. Yeah, the weirwood changed the orientation of the sleepy mage. I'm going to attack Rexon's cousin here. It's not looking good for the Sylvan Elf as well. I'm sure when Rexon's cousin takes a turn, someone's going to die from my team. Oh, the sleepy mage killed his own guy. Nice. He's gonna kill someone. Oh, there goes the Zapper. Olok's looking pretty bad as well. I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight, but we'll see. Move Olok into some range of some healing, but honestly I don't think it's gonna make a big difference. I really need to get that shield off of the sleepy mage. I'm gonna use the barbarian spin attack here. Nice! Got rid of the corrupted treant and damaged Rexon's cousin some more. Oh damn, the stupid wooden dog killed Olok. So far so good, I'm following my advice. I killed the summoner first, then Rexon's cousin, and now to focus on the sleepy mage. Look at that health pool. A battle of wits. Yeah, I think he'll win a battle of wits because it's just my dumb barbarian left. The Sylvan Elf will probably be killed by something here before he takes a turn as well. I hate the sleepy mage. He perfectly positions himself to put all my characters to sleep. I was right. There goes the Sylvan Elf. The barbarian's turn is next. I'm going to use Brutal Strike to move this guy behind as well. So now he can't put me to sleep. All the other enemies seem too far away from my barbarian for me to worry about them. Alright, perfect. It's going to be really close. Okay, he got rage, so he should at least recover some health when he attacks the sleepy mage. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wild Leap. Wild Leap won't do enough damage for me to kill him. I'm going to use the barbarian's basic attack and hope I get a critical strike. Well, I didn't need one. He died. And that's how it's done, and that's why I love the barbarian. This whole boss fight is really challenging. This whole adventure is. Especially the boss. Taking in characters like the mage, the sorceress, or the witch doctor may not be so useful because their health pools are so tiny and their control spells may not be that useful here. I mean, what is the witch doctor going to do here? Heal someone? How much is he going to heal? Like, if Rexon's cousin gets in one big attack, that's it for him.
Fire and flames.
Comment down below on what you think is the best setup to win this fight easily. Hope you all enjoyed this video and the discussion on Apple Arcade. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.